We're getting a brand new album. We just got a brand new single. She's with a brand new label. Is this all going to work? Are we ready for the comeback of Mariah Carey? Let's see. Hello, you guys. Welcome back to the Cake Radio Show. I'm the CakeDive, and I hope you guys are ready for another slice of cake because today we're going to be talking about Mariah Carey's brand new single, Type Dangerous, the beginning of this rollout of the 16th album, and all of the things that are involved with that. So, for those who have not been following, earlier, I believe last week, at the time of recording this, Mariah Carey re released the Emancipation of Mimi album in celebration of the 20th anniversary. And the girls were obviously talking about, the re release. I listened to the re release again, and, there is something to be said about how Mariah Carey has the ability to just have like she throughout her albums, like she has had multiple hits on, just off one album, but let alone like throughout her history having multiple albums, having these hits, several hits off an album. Like not too many of your faves can say that they have that. And Mariah Carey is a legend. She is someone who should be respected. She's had her history. And a couple of days after the release, you get a teaser. She teases and announces that she is dropping her 16th album. Now, it has not been a minute since we've had new music from Mariah. She's been doing her remixes, which, in my opinion, her remixes of like songs from other artists have not been good. I don't know if it's just because like she's writing it or like she hasn't put her heart into it, but the remixes I'm talking about are like the Made For You remix and then the Yes and remix. Put it down. But she also released Portrait, a song that came out last year with a bunch of remixes off of that. And outside of that, it's been a minute since we've had music since I think the last original album that we had from her was Caution in 2018. And that one did unfortunately underperform. I know a lot of the like hardcore, Mariah fans, the Lambs, I think they're called. They've been wanting a new body of work. They was like, oh, like Mariah should throw a hat in the ring one more time because I think she still got it. Right push, right timing, all that type of stuff. And with this release of her brand new single, Type Dangerous, it seems like we're getting that. Like she was teasing the song. We got multiple teasers teasing the snippets. We had the reveal that Anderson .Paak and Ray Khalil are like co-writers on the track, and apparently Anderson .Paak has been working closely with Mariah to create this new album, this new body of work. And the single came out. Listen to the single, of course, to give you guys my thoughts. The girls seem to be liking the song. Like the most like negative reaction I saw to like the song so far has been, I think I saw like a TikTok that was like talking about like, oh, like this is the post AI music, post TikTok. Like they were saying a bunch of like post blank, things. And they were like, oh, I'm filing this in the same like area as like the Rihanna Smurf song. That Friend of Mine song. A-L-K-I. Let me know if y'all watch the Smurfs. A-L-K-I. That's me acting like that song is good. But anyways, speaking of Smurfs, side tangent. Are the people aware that that movie's a musical? I feel like nobody's talking about that movie's a musical. And I think the public should be aware that that's going to be a musical, because I think that it's going to be absolutely hilarious when like that movie eventually comes out and we get the clips of people in the theater and they break into song like a musical and everyone like starts like getting upset or groaning and people start leaving the theater, like what happened with like Mean Girls when like the musical, when they was hiding the musical part aspects of it in the promotion, all that type of stuff. But side tangent over, we're supposed to be talking about Mariah Carey here. We're not talking about the Friend of Mine BS and the Smurf stuff. We don't have to go there. We can. But as I said, I listened to Type Dangerous, and I like the song. I like the song. I really do like the song. It's I definitely think that, like, I'm hoping that there's gonna be um better songs. How do I say this nicely? Because I don't think, like, I don't think it's a bad song, but I do think it's like it's a smart selection for like the first single, because I think that, like, the song is definitely a return to form for Mariah. Like, this feels like a modern version of like some of the songs that she's put out in the past. Um, and I think that it is like a good omen. I think it's a good sign, because I think that, like, with the next singles, whenever we get those next singles, I'm hoping we get some music videos as well. I think it's gonna be a cute time. I'm excited for this new album. It's been a minute since we've had a Mariah Carey album. Me and Caution in 2018. Um, and Mariah's been a good artist. Like, she is fairly consistent. She has the voice. She still got it. As long as she has some good writers in the room, um, and she's in the right mindset, she's got it. And so far, like, from the interviews and the articles that I've been reading about this new album and everything that's going on with it, seems like a lot of people are like real like the people who are like have listened to the album are liking the album, and are like looking forward to this album coming out, because it seems like it's a return to form. And I think that that's what's needed, because the single Ty Dangerous does feel like a return to form. Like, it feels new because not Rihanna. It feels new because Mariah is, being bombastic. Like, she is shitting on the track. Like, she is, she's talking her shit, and she's giving us the thing. She's clocking the tea. She's dragging the girls. Like, she is doing the thing. Like, this is like a gloating track, and it's on brand for her, because Mariah is a diva. And I don't say that with disrespect. People have long said that Mariah is a diva, and she's lived to the title, and she's embraced it. And the I think, like, she leans into that here. It's very like tongue in cheek. It's a fun track. Like, I think the girls are gonna like it. The song is already getting traction. Like, I'm hearing that people that they're playing it on radio already. She's been popping up. I saw a clip of her in the club, you know, because that's what we should be doing this summer. Be in the club. Is going to the club summer. Get in the clubs, y'all. Look, come on, let's shake some ass. Let's have some good times. Drink responsibly. Be around people responsibly. Let's have a good time. Let's have a good time this summer. You'll like it's a go to the club summer, and she's dropping this at the right time. She's doing the promotion, it seems. And I noticed when the song dropped that it had a different label to it. I saw on Apple Music, because if you listen to the podcast, I'm an Apple Music user. Um, I noticed that Gamma was the record label that was releasing this. It wasn't Def Jam Records. It wasn't it wasn't the other labels that she's been with. It hasn't been. So this is a brand new label. And I was like, oh, she like self-distributing this? Like, did she get a new deal? And I didn't see anything really answering the question. But of course I did my research. Gamma is a brand new startup that started, I believe, 2 years ago. They have some self-distribution holdings. Like, I think they own the Video platform, which, if you are a record label or if you're an independent artist, I know that you can like partner with Video, and they can kind of give you like the ability to distribute your music through either independently with them through like streaming and through physical releases. And they also have like white label partnerships and stuff that they do under that brand that you can do if you wanted to. And Gamma itself is like this record label. They call themselves more of a media company because they have different holdings and different things, but they are focused on music. It is more like a music label and distribution company from the looks of things. And at the time of recording this, more articles started coming out because people started, cocking the tea. And then obviously like Gamma was coming forward and like, talking their shit because it's a big moment. And it seems as if Mariah like approached them and was like, "Oh, I would like you guys to assist me on this record because I have a lot of a lot of faith in this new album, and I think you guys will be the smart fit to like release it." And from the articles and stuff like that, and from what I've been seeing online, it seems like the record label, it seems like Gamma is really excited for this album, and where I think we're already starting to see it. I'm looking forward to following, how the rest of the rollout goes. Like, are we gonna get live performance? Like, how far is Gamma gonna push the album? Like, are we getting the performances? Are we gonna get the music videos? Are we gonna get a tour possibly out of Mariah? I mean, well, not possibly, because like Mariah always goes on tour, especially during Christmas time. But will we get a tour for this album? Like, how it seems like they're willing to put their money where their mouth is, at least according to like the interviews and stuff that I've been reading. But obviously, it's going to take us to assess how that looks. But that's my thoughts on everything. I like Type Dangerous. Y'all go tune in to Tab Dangerous if you haven't listened to it. In the comments, either on YouTube or on Spotify, let me know what you guys thought about the single. Are you guys excited for Mariah's 16th album? Have you listened to her previous, like, what do you think about her previous works? What's your favorite Mariah album? Um, and like, are you like, let's talk about it. Let's talk about the things. I'm excited. But that's it for the Cake Radio Show. I hope you guys had a good time listening to my thoughts on this as much as I enjoyed making it. The girls been wanting me to do more Cake Radio episodes. I've been sorry, y'all. I've been busy, school semester wrapped up, graduated, got some big things going on. I'm still trying to work on Red Velvet, get that out. I've been releasing Talk, and I hope you guys are enjoying those episodes as I release that on a weekly basis. A lot of things. But the girls obviously love the Cake Radio Show. So one of my friends literally like texted me when I did the Fifth Harmony episode that I did last week and was like, "I'm gonna need you to get back in the studio. I'm gonna need you." They were like, "I'm gonna need you to get back in the studio. You need to go back. You need to get back to the podcast episodes because I like listen to you talk about this stuff while I'm at work doing the things." And I'm like, "Ooh, not you say let me get your ass back in the studio, but getting my ass back in the studio, I shall." So I will be doing more episodes, and I hope you guys tune in and continue to support. Ooh, also, special announcement. Sooner rather than later, I don't have a specific date on this, and I want to relieve this as a surprise. Oh, I should announce it then. I have a surprise that is coming soon that I feel like a lot of people, especially, my bakers who've been watching on YouTube, have been asking for the podcast. And some big things are happening. I am going to keep quiet on the rest of it, but I'm excited for you guys to see and possibly hear what is going to be happening next in the next couple of months or so. Because I'm very excited for it. I hope you guys are excited for it. But I'll leave it at that. That's it for me. Y'all have a good rest of your day. Share this with your friends, your family, your music lovers, all that type of stuff. And I will talk to you guys next time. Bye-bye.